morning friends, welcome to SRIRAM IAS. Today we are going to take up this one PYQ a day lecture series. Today is the day of governance and we pick up one PYQ from each subject and try to explain it every day so that you can understand the demand of the question and how to write a better answer and get better marks. So we are going to pick up a question from governance from the year 2023 and we are going to look into what has been asked. Now before I start, I would like to tell you about this free one-to-one mentorship of SRIRAM IAS. If you have any doubt in the preparation, you can approach our expert mentors. The only thing you have to do is to scan this QR code or go to the description, click the link, fill the form and we are going to approach you. So this is the question and you have to write its answer in 150 words. It's a beautiful question asked on e-governance. Use of information and communication technology in governance has revolutionized how the governance is going to work, isn't it? Don't we see information and communication technology being the part of governance and every aspect of governance, whether it be governance, the government interacting within itself from department to department, or the government interacting with citizens, or the government interacting with the businesses. Everywhere the information and communication technology can be seen, and that is what is e-governance in layman's words. So let's read what is asked in the question. E-governance as a critical tool of governance has ushered in, three words are given: effectiveness, transparency and accountability. Okay, in governments, what inadequacies hamper the enhancement of these features? Now generally how our answer is written, see, there is an introduction, okay, then there is a body and finally conclusion. I always tell students to write the conclusion in a broader way. Tell about the theme, tell about something broader, whereas the introduction has to be written very specifically. So in introduction you can very well write that the use of information and communication technology in governance is called as e-governance and it has revolutionized the way the governance works, because whether it be the government to citizens, government to government or government to businesses, everywhere you see the use of information and communication technology is huge, isn't it? Now what does the statement say? A little bit you should explain about the first statement. Now this is the first statement and this is the major question which is asked. Okay, so we are going to explain a little bit about this e-governance as a critical tool of government. We have to prove it. How are we going to prove it? Now if you look at these three words, effectiveness and efficiency is there, then transparency is there, and then accountability is there, isn't it? Now there are several initiatives of the government. If you see CP Gram, this is a mechanism which ensures accountability. Initiatives such as e-filing, taxation, that is very important. RTI, right to information, e-filing of taxation, right to information, government e-marketplace. All these initiatives of the government which has introduced the use of the information and communication technology in governance has revolutionized the way it works. It has enhanced the accountability, transparency and effectiveness of the government. Don't you think so? That earlier if an order or a decision of a government is made, it used to take days to get circulated. But using the information and communication technology, it doesn't even take 1 minute. And because of that, the transparency and accountability is also there. And the same thing is also reflected in so many other sectors, whether it be the right to information or whether it be government marketplace or any of the initiative of the government. Even for that matter, if you see direct benefit transfer, where the government transfers the money in the bank account of the public for the social security, that is also been revolutionized by e-governance. So a little bit about these initiatives which proves that e-governance has actually brought effectiveness, transparency and accountability. This must be written. Then we should come to the main statement, main question which has been asked. It is asking about the inadequacies which hamper the enhancement of these features. Now if we know about our country, so challenges. if we know about our country, there is a huge digital divide. If you see in the urban areas, people are more digitally educated compared to the rural areas. So this digital divide is one thing. Then the equipment, the access to the digital equipment such as mobile phones, such as internet. So this access is a big problem. Third, the infrastructure. If you look into several parts of this country, the infrastructure has not been built in such a manner that it supports the e-governance initiatives of the government. So another important point, infrastructure, lack of infrastructure, this is something which you can write. Then there are privacy concerns. If huge amount of data of the government is there online, there is always a privacy concern. There is always a cyber security concern. There's always these kind of concern, whether the data of the public will be protected by the government or not, or all those companies which are private and which are helping the government in building this e-governance initiative will take away the data of the public. So privacy concerns are huge. Similarly, there can be cyber attacks also. So these are few lacunas, these are few challenges which are there, which is always faced by the e-governance initiative in our country. And one of the most important one I would like to pinpoint is the built-in bias. Built-in bias towards technology. That simply means that the front end looks very good, the back end looks very good, but it has not been made in such a manner which actually supports or helps or makes it easy for the general public who are not educated enough to understand the e-governance initiative. Take an example of a lady whose bank account has been opened up. Earlier, that lady used to take ration from the ration shop by showing her ration card. It was very easy for her to go to the ration shop, show her ration card and take the grains. But now what is happening? Because of direct benefit transfer, the money is directly being transferred to her account. Now she may not have the knowledge of how the bank transactions takes place. She may not have the knowledge how to take out the money from the bank account. There is a possibility that somebody may cheat her and take her money. So that is one thing which we need to see. It's a big challenge. So we do have a built-in bias towards technology, that millions and millions of people have been included in initiatives such as these. But actually, are they getting the benefit? Actually, the process has become easy for them or not? This is something which we need to see. So that is what you have to write. Now in conclusion, you can write about many things because you have to show it broadly. Okay, so the use of e-governance of course enhances the effectiveness and efficiency of the government, and if India wants to become a 5 trillion or 8 trillion economy in future, and that is dollar I am talking about, 5 to 8 trillion economy in the future, then we need to have this initiative and clear up these lacunas, these challenges. We have to fill them up somehow. We have to come up with initiatives which actually works towards the progress of e-governance in the country. It may also include educating people, giving them access to all the internet and other material which are required. So that is something which you can write. Financial inclusion is one thing which you can mention here. Bringing the backward sections of the society in the mainstream development is another thing which you can mention in the conclusion. So make it a little broader. That is what I want to say. So this is how you are going to write the answer. It's a very easy answer, but a very profound answer and very profound question rather asked by the UPSC. So thank you very much for joining me. Have a nice day. Jai Hind.